En fait, la conservation, c'est l'affaire de tout le monde. Il n'y a pas juste les organismes ou les gouvernements, donc chaque personne peut contribuer et contribuer à la façon qu'il le souhaite. Donc, il y a des propriétaires, par exemple, qui peuvent décider de faire vraiment un don de terre. C'est vraiment une action qui est très valorisante pour cette personne-là. Mais les personnes qui veulent rester propriétaires, mais faire leur part, par exemple, si on part d'un corridor écologique, quelqu'un peut décider de ne pas mettre de clôture pour faciliter le passage de la faune, peut maintenir des arbres, un couvert forestier pour des cachettes. Il y a différentes pratiques. Par exemple, si on part d'une terre agricole, bien, on peut réduire la quantité de pesticides ou arrêter d'utiliser des pesticides herbicides. Fait que selon le type d'habitat qui est présent, un propriétaire peut avoir accès à un éventail de recommandations qui peut être bénéfique pour la conservation, la faune et la flore. Conservation de la nature Canada a un plan dans la région là, pour la vallée de l'Outaouais. Donc, on utilise toutes sortes de bases de données scientifiques, des bases d'espèces, des habitats pour travailler là où on peut faire une différence. Si jamais ce n'est pas dans un de nos secteurs, on ne dira pas non. On va essayer de trouver une solution. On va soit référer à un autre organisme, on va référer à une municipalité. L'objectif, c'est toujours de consolider, d'accroître la taille des aires protégées. Mais le propriétaire peut quand même trouver d'autres options puis lui-même participer à la conservation en demeurant propriétaire. Donc, on n'est pas obligé de vendre son terrain pour faire partie de la solution en conservation. Donc, on peut nous-mêmes décider de prendre des actions puis de ne pas faire certaines choses qui sont dommageables.
Kitigan Zibi is a First Nation community in Maniwaki. It's one of the biggest reserves in Quebec. But the traditional territory that we work on is much greater than that. So it spans, depending who you talk to, it can go from Montreal to Lake Nipissing, near North Bay, and up to BTB. So we're out on the land, all across that area. We have our Guardians program, which are, technicians that are out on the land, looking at the forestry companies, the mining companies, to making sure that they're all following the rules. Some of the species we work with are wood turtles. We have a big population of wood turtles on the reserve, and one of the biggest in Quebec, actually, and we've been tracking them for 15 years now with transmitters. And so we've been able to gather a lot of data on where they are, how they move around with the seasons. Sharing the territory is a big issue for the community. It is a shared territory, and that's fine, but there is more and more, you could call it encroachment on like traditional lands where people have always occupied, always fished these lakes. And now there's more and more cottage development and things like that are bringing people up into the territory. And that's a strategy that Quebec wants people to go out in the forest. But in another sense, there's people that were already there. And for other people to come in, they have to be aware that this is traditional lands of the Anishinaabe people, and just to respect that. So there can be conflict out on the land for that reason. You are on traditional lands, and there are going to be people, practicing their cultural activities. Just because you have a lease, it doesn't mean it's your lake. You don't own that area. You're visiting, basically. And if you do so respectfully, you clean up your garbage, and it's not an issue to use the land. It's just to understand that there are people that have been there for a long time before you, and just to respect that.
Some people would like to have more access to nature, and most of the land, other than the Gatineau Park, in a 100-mile radius around the cities, it's all private land. How can we improve the safety of the landowner law-wise, and the behavior of both landowners and the public to have a more general access to nature? At the same time as we give more rights to the public, we need to attenuate the risk that is on the landowner or the park or the public sector. For example, if I allow people to hunt on my land, I can let go some of my rights for more public access, public enjoyment, but I need the assurance that people won't sue me if they have a small problem of some sort. We need more sustainability of nature. It doesn't have to do with what are you going to do to make it profitable. It has to do what rights are we ready to let go as individuals so that the community can benefit from that.